Just mentioned that it is indeed the first day of the Republican National Convention. That's happening in Milwaukee.
And there will be a very close look at the security measures there after the assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump. Fox's Connor Hansen is at the convention site. What's going on there, Connor?
Rosanna, Kurt, we were already expecting security to be extremely tight here in downtown Milwaukee, but as you mentioned, just days after that attempted assassination of former President Trump, we're expecting to see even more. I can tell you firsthand for our team getting this morning, we had to go through several layers of security, even having the vehicle checked, and we're going to see that the rest of the week as those events start to be kicked off tonight on stage here behind me.
Everybody's on eggshells here.
The assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump sending shockwaves nationwide, especially in Milwaukee, where tens of thousands are gathering for the four-day Republican National Convention.
This is probably one of the most secure areas on the face of the planet right now.
Despite the horrifying events over the weekend, the Secret Service says their security plans remain unchanged. For 18 months, the Secret Service has been preparing to make this one of the most secure places in the world.
We worked in a bipartisan way with members of Congress to increase funding for this event because they had been stuck at $50 million going back to 2004. We got it elevated to $75 million.
This comes as President Joe Biden condemned the violent attack Sunday, stressing the need for peace during an address from the Oval Office.
Disagreement is inevitable in American democracy. It's part of human nature. But politics must never be a literal battlefield, or God forbid, a killing field.
Trump issuing similar sentiments, posting, quote, "Unite America" to Truth Social. But as the investigation into his assassination attempt presses on, officials still don't have a motive.
And again, just hours away from those first official events of the convention, the theme for today is Make America Wealthy Once Again. We're expecting to hear a lot of speeches about the economy, about taxes, and especially about inflation. Kurt, Rosanna.
Okay, before you go, Connor, they do allow people to walk around with firearms in Milwaukee, right, on the streets of Milwaukee?
That is true, Rosanna, but I can tell you for at least what seems like several blocks from Fiserv Arena where we're standing, there's high-level security, almost like the TSA security you'd go through at the airport, so they won't be allowed inside the venue. But yes, that is the law in Milwaukee and in Wisconsin.
So, and then the other strange thing is, like, but you can't walk around with a tennis ball or something, right? I mean, it's something weird, like you can have firearms, but you can't have a tennis ball. How does that work out, Connor?
Well, Rosanna, that's actually the first time I'm hearing about that specific law, so we'll have to look into that one. But yeah, that's one thing we're dealing with here. When you have these large events in different states, all the different laws have to come into play here, and especially with thousands and thousands of people coming in, hopefully not too much confusion for all the out-of-state visitors if that comes up.
All right, thank you, Connor.